Hello viewers, welcome to my channel once again. Have you been having problem cutting a senator dress or having SSEs and it's not as lapping as the one shown on the screen here? This tutorial is for you. I am here to detail this to make sure you understand to the core how to cut with allowance so that you can trim after joining the senator dress just like it's showing on the screen. I was once a victim of this. That is why I will make sure I explain with the simplest term so that you get it and begin to cut as a pro from this lesson. All you have to do is just to stay tuned and then make sure you don't skip any part of this tutorial. So I welcome you once again to Audience Fountains Fashion Center, where fashion tips are unfolded, fashion secret revealed. So subscribe to this channel if you're a new viewer. For my returning viewers, thank you for staying with me. Make sure you turn on your notifications so that we'll get you updated each time we'll upload a new video. So right here, these are the measurements you need to know when you are cutting a senator dress: the shoulder, the sleeve length, the bust, the sleeve round, the length, have you seen the shape, the neck, and the shoulder slant. So on the video, the link I'll be dropping down below the comment section, like this tutorial up here, how to measure a complete senator or a native attire is shown here. So just go and watch it after this tutorial. So this is my dress, it's already unfolded, and this is my shoulder line. So have you seen, after putting the shoulder line, what I will be doing now is just to take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 18.5 divided by 2 gives us 9.25 plus 1 inches extra. You have to watch carefully because I'm adding that 1 inches extra because I will be in this tutorial trimming this same senator shirt so that you will learn and understand how to do it perfectly. So after marking it and joining those 2 points, I'll impute my shoulder slant. My shoulder slant there is 2.5 inches. Have you seen? So I will mark, and after marking, I'll go down from the shoulder line, I'll go down by 8.5 inches. 8.5 inches. Why I'm going down by 8.5 inches is because I want an armhole of 11 inches. Have you seen? 11 inches. So my total length there is 39 plus 2 inches. Folding allowance. I'll mark the same thing and connect those points either with a ruler or my free hand like I'm doing there. So have you seen? Then the fester, that vent there, for normal without the side pocket from the shoulder is 24 inches so that you can put in your hand without flipping your shirt over. So the waist, or should I call it the shape, there is 16.5 or 17 from the shoulder line. So I'm connecting those points like this. Make sure you don't skip any part of this tutorial. I'll be dropping essential details. So for the neck, I'll be trimming this neck. So the neck we have here is 16.75. So what I will be using here is 2.25 here for the neck width, and the depth also 2.25. Just watch carefully the result I will have from here because I'm going to increase the back bodies of this dress. I connect that point like this. Have you seen? Then I will impute my bust measurement divided by 4. Since the fabric is unfolded, have you seen? So divide by 4, that is approximately 44. That is 11 inches, and I added 1.5 for the allowance because I'll be trimming it out. I need only 1 inches sewing allowance, seam allowance, sorry. So same thing here. The measurement of the shape is 38. Divide by 4. Have you seen? So divide by 4 plus 1.5 inches. So here I'm just going to use my French curve. If you like, you can use a freehand just like I just did. Have you seen? So I'll connect it like that because I'll be trimming this senator shirt right here in this tutorial. So here I'll come in by 3/4 of an inch. Don't worry, I will show you exactly what to do in this same video. Just watch carefully. After I've done that, I will cut out the shirt. I'm done cutting it. Have you seen? I'll fold it again to place the front for the back side to be cut also. So right here, I increase it by 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. So what you have to know is the more you increase the back, the lesser the front neck depth will be, sorry. So I'll cut it this way, and I'll finish cutting it like this. So I have to fold it like this and make sure 1/2 inches is inside of that seam. 1/2 inches. That's the sewing allowance is already covered by 1/2 inches. And I will cut the neck like this. So have you seen? So now from that point, I will measure my shoulder measurement, that is a 9 1/4 plus 1 inches. That will give me 10 1/4. I'll mark like that. Have you seen? And I will cut the front bodies first. Remember, I said I will be showing you how to trim this. If you use this method, you will never complain of having a wrong senator cutting or complain from your client. So the thing has really helped me in person. So I will not cut it exactly. I will leave like 1/4 inches for the back allowance. So I'm done. I want to cut the sleeves. So you have to watch carefully because this is the exact thing that will match with the cutting that will give you the best result you ever want. So folding it is on fold. I folded it again for the 2 sleeves. So have you seen? So I'm going in because already I have a shortage of that fabric somewhere there. I am ruling this line for my starting point, and I will make sure the width of that thing is not less than, that folding is not less than 9.5 inches because my armhole is either 11 or 11.5. So I'm using 11 for my armhole in this tutorial because the bust there, I want it to really be fitted and cool. The bust is 44. Armhole of 22 is okay, that is 11. So I go down by 5 inches. 5 inches for the sleeve curve in the armhole because I want it to really lap like what you are seeing here on the screen. So have you seen that shape there is not pointed? It's like 3 inches before I started curving my armhole. So the sleeve length, in case of your own, this one is 26.5. So 26.5 minus 2.5 inches for my curve, my hand curve, plus the sewing allowance will give us the sleeve. How to calculate your long sleeves, a sleeve of a long sleeves senator. Full length of the sleeve minus your preferred curve, whether you use 3 plus the sewing allowance of the curve. So have you seen? So here I'm calculating, I'm keeping it 6 inches because I have 9.5 for the round there, my curve plus sewing allowance and the pleat. So I go down here by 9 inches. Have you seen? Because that's where the muzzle is. So I'll impute my sleeve round at that point, the measurement plus sewing allowance of 1 inches. Then I will connect it. Either you can use your French curve to connect it just like this. So if you find this tutorial helpful, just hit the like button, smash the like button now, smash. It won't cost you anything, so that will be encouraged. Then I will cut it out like this. So just watch carefully, watch carefully. So I'm done cutting it like this. I have to notch the midpoint of this sleeve. Have you seen? I've notched. Then over to this side, what I will do, I will divide that point by 2. By 2. Have you seen? So since I have 6 is 3, I divide it, and I'll go in by 5 inches. 5 inches, depending on your measurement, but the standard one or the basic is 5 inches in. So now I want to make sure my sleeve is cool, because if I don't work it like that, I'll be having some excesses from the sleeve. So right here, I'll go in for the front side of the sleeve, go in by 1/2 inch, and I will use my armhole curve. You can still use your free hand. Have you seen? To connect it like this. Have you seen? So I will be cutting out, but before I cut out, I'll make sure this place really is shaped. So just watch carefully. I'm just touching it a little for the back side of this sleeve. Remember that a plaquette is always at the back, so you must take note of that. I'm done doing that. If I bring it back like this, if you look well, have you seen the front is a little bit in, like 1/2 inches? Have you seen it there? So now I'll be cutting my arm curve. So since it is 9.5, I'm giving it like 11 inches so that I'll be able to sew it, and 7 inches for the width. Have you seen? So yours can be more than that. After cutting it, I place my back facing like this, and I'll cut it also. So I'm done cutting it. Look at how the dress look like. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? So right now I will be trimming this dress just like I promised. I'll be trimming this dress, and we take note of the shoulder 18.5, the bust approximately 44, the shape 38, the neck 16.75. These are the 4 things we'll be needing to trim this dress. So after attaching the back to the front bodies, look at what you will have. And remember to always fold to have your midline with an iron. Have you seen? I have my middle line. So since I'm using 44 for the bust, because what I have there is 43.5, I have to make it so 44. So 44 there will give us what? 22. So it means we are having 11 this other side plus 1 inches. Have you seen? So my 11 is at the middle of that line, Have you seen? And I have 1 inches extra at the sides. Now I will bring it down again to the hip side. I will use the same bust measurement down to the hips. I will make sure my 11 inches is at the middle of that line. Have you seen? Plus 1 inches sewing allowance. So now, just like I said, look at where the shape is. If you measure it 16 and a half, 17 will give you the shape line. Have you seen? So at that point is 38. 38 divided by 4 will give us 9 and a half. 9 and a half will be at the point, that middle point. Have you seen? Over here will be 9 and a half. 9 and a half the other side. I will mark and add 1 inches sewing allowance. You can decide to add more allowance. It all depends on you. So I don't like adding too much allowance because my accuracy is okay. So if you want to check how to measure it, just like I dropped, look, you just check my playlist. I have tutorials on how to take accurate measurement and how to take your shoulder slant measurement because it really matters too. So I'll be connecting those points like this and look at what I have there. So have you seen? So now for normal shirts without a side pocket like patch pocket, if you use 24 inches, it's cool. 24 inches. Have you seen? But for this one, I'm going to use 26 or 26 and a half because I'm having a side patch pocket. So from the shoulder, measure 26 and a half, depending the length of the person, or 26 from the shoulder. So that is where you measure from. Have you seen? So that the pocket will not be too up. If somebody is putting hand on his pocket, it should be really free and down a little. So have you seen? Just watch carefully. What I will be doing now, I will come to the chest, the shoulder, sorry. Have you seen? 18 and a half. So I will mark the midpoint, have you seen, of the neck there, and I will place my tape. I will check the full shoulder I have completely like this. Look at what I have there. So I have 20. Let me bring it closer so that you can see. Have you seen? 20 and a half inches. So it means since I'm having 18 and a half, the only thing that is attached there is 1 inches because I need another 1 inches for sewing allowance. That is half for the two sides. So I'll be marking my half inches out here and half inches this side. What I'll be left there is 19 and a half. Have you seen? So half inches for this other side of the shoulder and half inches for this other side of the shoulder, leaving me with the leftover of 18 and a half, sorry. So I will calculate my half front to really make sure I don't have any excess there. So I have 18 and a half divided by 2 give us 9 1/4, just like it is. The 9 1/4 will be at the middle. So from the 18 and a half, I will go in by 3/4 of an inch from that 18 and a half. And to this other side, I will go in by 3/4 of an inch. Have you seen? I will connect it to that shoulder measurement. So have you seen? So now from there, I will connect it to that point. So I need 11 inches just like I said. That is the armhole I need for this dress. So if you follow this tutorial really well, you will know that this is the best way because you don't have to regret, because after marking it, you will confirm it before cutting it out. So have you seen? Look at what I have, exactly 11 inches. Have you seen? 11 inches. So I'll still confirm this other side to tell you how accurate this system is to give you the best result. 11 inches. Have you seen? So now you are sure of what you are doing. And my neck is 16 3/4. Have you seen? So if you follow this tutorial, you have to see. So I will first of all mark 1/4 of an inch like this. Have you seen? Just the way I'm doing, like this, and I'll mark it also. And after marking it, I will want to be sure of it. I will use my tape so that if it is less than or more than, I will reduce or increase it. So just watch. I need 16 3/4 or 17, approximately 17. So I have 16 there. Have you seen? So it's still short by 3/4 of an inch. I have to increase it by 1/8. I'll mark again 1/8 to that point. Have you seen? I'll mark 1/8, very small, because I need only 3/4. So have you seen? So I'll confirm it now. Just watch. Either 16 3/4 will be cool or 17, because it's only 1/4 that is above, less than 17. Have you seen? So have you seen what I have there? Almost 17. That is 16 3/4. Have you seen? So it's really cool. That is the way. After doing this, you can cut with confidence. Have you seen? So I will just cut it out with confidence. So now, before I will cut the armhole, I will cut only the front side without touching the back, like this. I'll cut it out like this, following that marked line, those marked line there, those dotted lines. So I'll do same here, leaving the back side. I didn't touch the back side, note. So now I'll cut the back side separate, leaving 1/4 of ½ inches to be bigger than the front, because we don't want the back to be tight. The back side of a human being is a little bit broad than the front. That's why you have seen that. Have you seen? The front went in, so that your client will not complain, and after that you will not still have excesses there. It will really lap and give you what you want. So after cutting, I'll confirm. I need 18.5 for my shoulder, so I will be having 19.5. Have you seen? Because of ½ inches here and ½ inches at the other side of the shoulder, leaving me with 18.5 total. So after that, I will follow that point. I mark the neck and I will trim it out. If you find this tutorial helpful, please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel. We make tutorials that are very helpful, that will help you boost your fashion work every time. So thank you for watching and have a nice time. See you in our next tutorial. Please like and share for more.